Oh, you have been a busy hairy beaver, yeah? Or whatever species you are. Okay, take your coins and I give you this car. Make me the exciting races. Yeah!
Hey everyone, welcome back with Bean O'Mac. Today, once again, we are going to continue our playthrough of Crunch Tag Team Racing, and as you can see, we're on our way to the 3rd level. Lots of luck. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Pretty cool entrance gate, I gotta say. Reminds me of like a very small amount of the SummerSlam 1998 arena.
What horrors for you are in store! Great beasts and volcanoes galore! As I say with a grin, try hard, you might win, though your butt will probably be sore.
Man, that Wampa Cheek dude freaks me out!
Just don't let him touch you. Yes, sports fans, here you will race through our planet's violent beginnings.
In this brutal world, contestants struggle with primeval racetracks like fossil fuel injection, Labrea Car Pits, and the treacherous tie and ice. Keep sharp, players. There's even a battle arena to test your mettle.
Why am I looking off to the side? Yeah, this is kind of one of the weirdest like intros to level. I don't know why they make you do this before you can access the level. I guess they just thought it'd be funny or whatever, I guess. I don't know. Ooh! Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Hey, Crash! Give the Crunch some help! Some no good fool! Done stole my Pinky Bear! Crunch can't sleep without his Pinky Bear! Go find it for me. I'll give you a crystal. It's the kind you like. All sparkly and stuff.
Alright, so we gotta find Crunch's Pinky Bear. I always thought this was a funny little side quest. Also, as a kid, I mean, it took me forever to figure out that you could actually go over to this area of the level by going past that snake thing. Because if you touch that little snake animatronic thing, it just kills you. So I just thought there was nothing ever here for the longest time. In fact, I may have had to look it up to see that there was something here. But I don't know, I can't remember. This was all the way back in like, geez, 2007 or something like that. I think I played this game. But it's also, every area in the game has like a treasure room or whatever. At least that's what I call these little areas that you have to like jump up on the platforms or the boxes or whatever. One thing that I've always it's kind of weird that they didn't have them in this game. That I kind of just thought about like when I was playing it the other day is because I was thinking about Nitro Fueled, and that has like a bunch of like cars in the game from this game that get like brought back into Nitro Fueled. That's the Crunch Team Racing and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's kind of weird that there are no like nitro crates or oh boy. It's kind of weird there's no like nitro crates or TNT in this game when it's that kind of stuff is so synonymous with Crunch Bandicoot as a whole. But I think that's probably a good reason why people that are diehard Crunch fans aren't the biggest fan of this game either. Because I mean there's a lot of classic Crunch things that just aren't in this game. Uh-oh. Dang it. Alright, we'll talk to this guy, I guess.
Hey, Crash. I got a little offer for you. When I was cleaning the toilets, I came across this beauty of a power crystal. Now you give me enough money to leave this dump, and it's all yours. Buddy, I am so happy to unload this thing and get out of here. I swear, it's like 200 degrees in this suit, huh? When my shift is up, I'm on the first bus out of this death trap. You have fun here, though.
Oh, these poor guys have to do such crazy stuff just to stay alive in this death trap of an amusement park. we're gonna have to head back up and get Pinky Bear later, but right now I want you guys to tell me if you recognize his voice right here, if it sounds familiar.
Greetings, Crash Bandicoot of the future. This is Fuzz of your great-great-grandpappy, Crunch Bandicoot of prehistoric times. I'd like gift to you, but I need Botox treatment. Pay the cost in Wumpa coins, and I'd like giving Fuzz to you. Ah, yes. Now my cheeks and forehead lines go away smooth with monies for Botox. You nice boy. Your granddaddy's skin looking good on you. Live long and prosper.
That drone always reminds me of the Fighter's Den, which, if you don't know who he is, he's pretty much like a guy that's, he loves fighting games and the stories of fighting game characters. He usually comments on, you know, what he thinks about things or his opinions on character backstories or whatever. Very entertaining YouTuber. You know, he's usually a guy that goes, cool backstory, cool character. But he's very fun to watch, so. But that's who it literally reminds me of every time I hear that, caveman drone's voice. But I don't know, enough of referencing other popular YouTubers and whatnot. But looks like we're gonna be able to make it there already, so I figured I'd just skip ahead. Using the power of YouTube video editing. Alright, there he is, good old Pinky Bear. But we're gonna probably return it a little bit later though, for real this time, as we have a new minigame to play. I always wondered how just in the heck you were able to do this, or get up to where this guy was back in the day, because I just couldn't figure it out for the longest time. But then once I figured out you could go behind that snake head, everything kind of started to fall into place for me. But oh geez Louise, okay, oh ooh. Jeez, alright, that was pretty crazy. That was a close one. I also just learned too, because I have not actually played Twinsanity really yet. Apparently in this game, because I had a suspicion, I think I mentioned in my Mystery Island video, maybe not, but maybe it was something I was meaning to mention, and I forgot. I don't know. I say a lot of things, but I don't know. Like the music in these games do sound familiar with like the Twinsanity acapella stuff, and I don't think it's all acapella, but get that before it becomes an issue. But yeah, it's actually the same music group that made the Twinsanity soundtrack, which is pretty famous. Also made this one, which makes sense. They have very similar sounds and whatnot, and they're a pretty good music group. I actually like their musics in this game. And Twinsanity, there's a few tracks I remember, and apparently they did a lot of remixes of Twinsanity songs for the this game in particular. And one of the songs to stand out, good lord, how am I even supposed to protect against that? But yeah, one of the main songs that were remixed are actually the minigame songs, like here. Although I have to wonder, like, why are we doing a minigame for Under the Sea in a prehistoric setting? I mean, I guess you could make the argument a little bit of maybe, you know, like Under the Sea, and there's still things we don't know about and look freaky or something like that, I guess. I don't even know where I was going with that point, but good lord, jeez. Oh! Okay, oh. Well, we got the gold, that's all that matters. But yeah, I think these minigames could have been themed a little bit better, but that's just me personally. I'm just glad this Crash has shoes.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there's one of Von Clutch's workers. I'll bet he's got a power crystal for sale. Well, I do, but that's no reason to be a jerk about it. Jerk. Woohoo! Look at the big spender, offering me money for my crystal. Don't hurt yourself there, buddy, when you hand that money over. Jerk.
Okay, here you go.
Pinky Bear, where you been, boy? Crunch is so happy to see you. Get in my pocket. Don't talk to strangers again. Oh, Crash. Crunch is so happy. So happy I could burst. Woo-ha! Here's a crystal, boy. Go do some damage with it.
Alright, Pinky Bear is returned, safe and sound to Crunch. I don't know, maybe maybe we'll do a little bit of Indian leg wrestling with our brother over there a little bit later on the tracks or something like that, but I think it's time we continue our trek through Tyrannosaurus Rex. Ooh, that rhymed. You guys know you like the sick jams. So I hope that skeleton's just a part of the scenery, right? Like that's just like one of those classic skeletons or whatever. But now that we're caught up with there, we can showcase some of the other levels here. Which I'm thinking this time around I might just kind of go once I find a track and open it. I might just do the race then there. Because I feel like, you know, I did like the how it was organized and Happily Ever Faster, but I think it might be a little bit better to kind of make it, you know, just experiment a little bit with this video and do some races here, maybe do some races there, but I don't know. Just to mix it up so it's all not just in one section. And we still only have the tier 2 race cars here, so. But by next level, we'll have all the cars. And you'll be able to see all of it in their glory. Now, this Grand Prix, these set of races, I mean, I love. Because the two best characters with their guns are right at the beginning for you. So you can pick from Engine or Nina, and you can't really go wrong with either one, because I mean, they pretty much have the same weapon for the most part. I mean, maybe there's some competitive guy that says, no, Nina has better tracking, plus it's even way easier and better because it has the red radical whenever you're lined up on someone or something like that. I don't know, but all I know is that you can kill people in pretty much 2 hits. And that's what matters to me. And I think it gets even crazier when I think you can destroy cars in like 1 hit once you upgrade all the weapons or whatever, but you got to get all the vehicles for that first. Got to walk before we can run, there, kid. You know what I mean? I don't know. I always thought that the theming of this level was pretty cool too. You know, the prehistoric times with the dinosaurs, and it's half Ice Age. I'm assuming it's like the Ice Age is coming type deal. So I always thought that was a pretty cool theming. But once again, I think this game's biggest issue is with the Grand Prix. They didn't really do enough to differentiate the tracks, and I think it kind of gets worse as the game goes on. Because we had deep sea driving, which stood out in my opinion, and you know, Mystery Island, and then. Ooh. And then, you know, Happily Ever Faster. I think Tracking the Beanstalk and the E-Velocity did a very great job of distinguishing themselves from the rest of the tracks and stuff like that. So in a weird way, as much as I still think it doesn't stand out as much, the Once Upon a Tire kind of stands out just by, you know, just because the other 2 tracks are a lot more unique, but they still, it seems pretty generic still to me. Sorry, Once Upon a Tire fans, I'm just stating that for the record, my opinions. But in this one, I don't know, like, I mean, especially this and the Labrea Car Pits, which is going to be the next one. I mean, yeah, they didn't, this is when, like, they kind of start to go on the downturn. Goodness, take it easy there, fellas. We got him. Yeah, I don't know what it is too, like the AI, because I usually, obviously, I'm always usually the one that's like shooting and they're driving, and for whatever reason, these tracks here, the freaking AI is pretty bad at driving. Like you see an Engine, I had to split from him because he just kept crashing into the thing. He almost flipped over and turned around and all this other stuff. So, I don't know what it is with the the Tyrannosaurus Rex tracks, but the AI is pretty bad at driving them. Oh, especially, I mean, I believe it's the Labrea Car Pits or whatever the heck it's called. I'm probably even mispronouncing that, like it might be Labrea or something like that. I can't remember. Exposing my ignorance here, but I think that kind of actually stands out just because of how annoying of a track it is. But we'll get to that when we get to it. That whole sort of ordeal. Alright, so we got the path opened up for us. I also learned too something that kind of irritated me. Apparently there was a PSP version, because I watched, you know, a few reviews on this game just for fun, you know, to see how people thought about this game as well, you know. Not too long ago, Wumpalewis, I believe his name is, he's pretty much the guy that covers a lot of the Crash games and stuff like that. This is pretty much where I learned most of my stuff. I'll actually probably leave a link in the description below. He did 2 pretty good reviews on it, so I'll give credit where it's due. But it's time to look at one of my favorite drones in the whole game.
Sir, excuse me. Sir, I think I have something you want, sir. Please, sir. Do you have coins for a starving postgraduate student, sir? Anything, sir. Coins or even some macaroni. I'll gladly give you this Wumpa Whip covered power crystal I found. Oh, currency. Delicious currency. Now at last, I can eat. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Here's your power crystal. Take that, student loan. I spit in my mask.
I love how pathetic he sounds in this. Sure, please, sure. I spit in my mask. Jeez, what the heck? What'd they do to that guy over there on the thing? Did the ninja penguins do that? It's like tied up to some wheel. Speaking of ninja penguins, what are they doing here? Yeah, I don't know. That's something that was just never explained in the game too, but is what these ninja penguins are doing here. I mean, honestly, they're just here to be a nuisance and whatnot, but I don't know. I mean, it could have been interesting if they at least said that these guys had something to do with what was going on around here, or whatever. But maybe that's too much wishful. Maybe that's wishful thinking for a game that features fart and burp noises on the loading screens or whatever. Here we have the Labrea Car Pits. Alright, so we're gonna go with Nina this time, looks like. But you can't really go wrong at all either way. I'm more of an engine fan though. And part of that is just, I mean, he's definitely the standout character in this game in my opinion. Just, I think he's so funny. I think the voice acting as a whole in this game is pretty great. I'm sure there's people that probably disagree with that, but oh well, too bad. But I don't know, the cartoony atmosphere in this game is definitely something I love. Although it is kind of interesting how Crunch kind of turned into a Mr. T character essentially. But that's once again the reason why I think I like it. Jeez, so yeah, this is the worst part of. This is the most frustrating part of the whole game, because like, I don't know, I could probably take control and do alright, but I mean, golly gee whiz, the AI has no idea what to do in it. Even like the ones that are supposed to be in like verse and stuff. Like, this is probably, you know, I use the power of YouTube video editing magic to cut things out so that way you guys don't have to, you know, waste your time on watching me try and fail 20 times on something. But this took me probably, no joke, maybe 4 or 5 attempts. Which I could have turned the difficulty down, but I don't know. Could I even call myself a man at that point? That's like telling me to put my light up sketchers away. Wait a second, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be the one who gets the boost, not her. Alright, well, I guess the game just decided to blatantly ignore its rules for that one. But we'll catch up to her. At least that thing might. Come on, baby, please. We got her. Alright, Crunch, all you gotta do is go to hell. This is just a backup, although I feel like whenever you clash with a car, you're always somehow in second for some reason. But we got it. You have to finish it yourself, otherwise, I mean, they're gonna mess up, like I said. Because, like, I don't know, for me, I can't avoid not, you know, flying up in the air and spinning around and all that stuff. For me, that happens, but I don't know, for whatever reason, when they do it, they flip in the air and turn sideways and all this other nonsense, so I don't know what the deal is with it. I just kind of had to learn my lesson eventually from it. Take off on my own. One thing I did forget to do, however, was I did not access the secrets, the freaking track secret shortcut or whatever before I did that map, so I mean, I'll be honest, I'll probably just end up skipping it for this level, but I still gotta unlock it for, you know, I don't know, just for the sake of the video, I guess, because I don't want to do the race all over again. Alright, come on, we made it. Yeah. Alright. So like I said, I'm probably just gonna skip me getting that. Alright, so we just have one more track set to go, but we gotta take care of these ninja penguins here. I don't know why they're here, or what they're doing, or why they're ninjas, why they're penguins, or any of that stuff. I mean, it's better than, I mean, I feel like most Crash games, the bosses are always awesome and cool and stuff like that, because they have personality to them, but I mean, like, let's be honest, like, especially in the first one, they had, like, penguins and random monkeys and stuff like that. Turtles. But, I don't know, it's an LCD thing. I gotta get rid of these guys before I move on.
Wait, what? Timmy's in the well? Lead the way, boy! Oh, I see. Timmy's fine. You want me to give a job to that weird Cortex kid?
Yeah! Woo!
Well, look here. I'm not just gonna give away a job to somebody who wants it. I'll need about a dump truck of money before I give a job to that scary kid. Okay, buddy, this should be enough money to overcome my serious principles. Your weird friend gets the job.
Woohoo!
Bribing someone to get another person a job. At that point, why don't we just bribe, not even bribing, why don't we just give the money to Nina to get the car? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense? I don't know. I guess that's a continuous stream of income for her, but I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean, considering, well, it's Nina, so she'll probably drive off all the clientele and whatnot. But I don't know, it's kind of a weird outfit for her. It's like a ice cream maker drive-through girl outfit or something, like a fast food costume or something. I don't know. Alright, we made it. But I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's a funny little mission with a funny little cutscene. I don't understand what even kills you with these icicle things, or why they slide or anything like that. I don't know. A lot of people don't like the sense of humor of this game, and I can understand it. It's probably, as strange as it sounds, it probably is the most childish game I think I've ever played. But I don't know. It's probably just a nostalgia thing, as why I still enjoy it. I definitely love the cartoony voices, like I mentioned a million times, though. The dioramas are just kind of weird, though. I'm not sure if, like, I want I'm gonna upload those to the channel at some point. But I'm not sure if it's something, because, like, obviously there's like 50 million videos you could see of, you know, all the dioramas and stuff like that. So I'm not just gonna upload all of them and have them be nothing, but I don't know, like, maybe you in the comments can tell me what you think would be the most fun to watch. I don't know, maybe I'll do a ranking of them all and the gags. I even thought of taking out the sound and like replacing anytime Crash gets like killed into like with the old Mortal Kombat sounds, so it's like fatalities or something like that, because that's pretty much what they are. It's just, you know, not bloody, which maybe I'll add blood effects if that's the case, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good at video editing. But I don't know, I want to do something different with those. But I think the gags are actually some of the best parts of the game, in my opinion, too, as far as the comedy. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that Crash Bandicoot, the game, or Crash Tag Team Racing, is too cartoony and was made to be too easy and accessible for kids, or do you think it's something in which, you know, it's fine how it turned out to be? Which, chances are, if you're watching this video, I mean, you're probably watching it because you actually enjoy this game and you want to see somebody else play it rather than anything else, so I'm sure your answer is probably going to be like how it was underrated or something, maybe, which I agree, but I definitely think that it would have benefited from being a little bit harder. But I don't know, it sounds like a lot of people don't like the on-turret sections, the on-turrets, the on-rails turret sections. They're not even really on-rails, but you get what I'm trying to say here. The people didn't like the shooting in this game because they said it was boring and stuff like that. That's pretty much why I love this game. And I'm not much of a shooters guy, but, you know, that's probably why it appeals to me. Plus, the platforming in this game isn't the best, but I love the exploration of it as well. But I don't know, I would definitely love to see a it's never gonna happen, I bet, but I would have loved to see them take another crack at this style of game, you know, exploration, maybe focus on a new style of play during the exploration or something like that, but keep the open worldness of it, and the ability to kind of do things at your own pace. But also maybe, instead of the tag team feature, maybe have like the battle mode as a separate thing, but then have, you know, kind of focus a little bit on the racing aspects. Because I definitely did like Nitro Fueled a lot. But I don't know, if you ask me, I mean, there's pretty much no concept is absolutely perfect. I think everybody has an opinion on how you can make something better, but that's just me. Alright, before we go there, we're gonna do the Extinction Party. Yeah, apparently very frustrating. Apparently there's actually 2 extra battle modes. I forget if I mentioned it this earlier or not, but there's 2 extra battle arenas. One for the Happily Ever Faster and the Toontown, which Toontown desperately needed something. They're exclusive to the PSP version, and I think you can get them if you were to combine something where you had the PSP version, you can connect it to the PS2 version, you could play them in the PS2 version. And I don't know, I always thought that was kind of lame in my opinion, because like the way Nintendo went about it was you're playing 2 different games, but you can get extra content on the N64 by connecting the Game Boy and stuff like that. You know, they're 2 different games, right? Like Pokemon on Game Boy and handheld is a lot different than, you know, what Pokemon Stadium was. And you know, what Pokemon Gale of Darkness and stuff like that, those GameCube titles, they were different games. But I mean, with like the PSP versions of the PS2 games and stuff like that, I mean, they're the same games, they're just lower quality games. Maybe some stuff is missing, maybe there's missing features or whatever, but like, they're essentially asking me to pay for a lesser version of a game so I can get more content in the better version of the game. Like they did that with WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 with Jake the Snake Roberts. You know what I mean? And like, you do get the benefit of playing the game on the go, but obviously when you're playing it on the go, you're kind of just thinking, man, I wish that I was playing this on the go, but the actual PS2 version. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Now we're in a world in which it's a Switch, and you still have the quality is not always there, but you still have the ability to play the full version of the game on the go or at home. And that's pretty awesome. It only took us 40 years of video games, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm curious what the next Nintendo console will show off. Boy, these guys weren't even close this time. How did I miss that box? Of course they put a Ninja Penguin there. So I just had to check like if there was something over here. I didn't think there was, but just in case. Alright, we got the gem, so we're gonna head back to the Midway. I'm gonna show you guys all the car unlocks for the rest of the cars in this game.
You did it? You got me the job? Crash, you are so gullible. I'm gonna use this job to get the car of my dreams. A vehicle of such power that I will be the scourge on the racetracks, and vision of evil power like no Cortex before or after me! Oh, get out of here. Oh. Hey, rodent.
Go, Higgy!
I'm gonna cut to the chase here, okay? You bring me a ton of coins so I can get this car working, and I give you a power crystal. Why do I have so many power crystals? None of your business, that's why. Get moving. All right! The rodent comes through with the cheese. Okay, Hairball, here's your power crystal. But with me at the wheel of this baby, better be watching your six.
Oh, Crush, darling. I am so glad it is you, yeah? The time she flies, and still my black power crystal is nowhere to be found. But as my papa would say, when in doubt, build a bigger tank. Find me a power crystal, yeah? and I will be using my best vehicle. For your help, I will give you many coins. Oh, happy day! My vehicle is smoking hot, yeah? On the racetracks, I will do much damage. To the races, Crush! Perhaps we will work together, yeah? And please, take these coins. Spend them as you will. Stay up late, I don't care.
Oh, Crash! Can you help me out? I need power crystals to charge my new weapon of mass... helping people. Can you bring me some crystals to fuel my latest creation and help as many people as possible? Oh, long, firm power crystals to fuel my new rampaging creation. Meet me on the racetracks, Crash, and I will show you a real car.
Crash! What's the word, boy? Enough jibber-jabber. Give me some coins, fool. I need a new ride. Something with pickup. Car for sale in the want ads. Cost a pretty penny. Give me coins and I'll buy it. Maybe some lawn furniture, too. Sit in the sun, drink lemonade. Get vitamin D from the sun and see from the lemonade. Oh, the crunch is happening now. We're gonna tear up some road. Leave skid marks, and not the kind in your pants. Wear clean underwear.
Howdy there, Crash. Give me a kiss. I want me some Bandicooties.
Go!
Oh, calm down. Hey, maybe you can help me out here. I've got this here new machine I'd like to use to whoop these Cortex fellers, but I plumb ran out of money. Von Clutch ain't paid us since his chest thingy got stolen. Bring me a heap of coins so I can buy the parts I need, and we'll put some boot to some butt. Woohoo! Now he's talking! I'll tell you this here's machine from Cortex's nightmares. Go fire up a race, and we'll blow those weasels to kingdom come. Weasels being much worse than possums and bandicoots, you understand?
He's not ready yet! I'm doing my best! Oh, it's you, Crash. I'm sorry, but Dr. Cortex is very insistent that I finish my latest creation as soon as possible. It is a weapon of horrible power, but I can't finish it. Please, Crash, you've got to help me. Bring me the secret component. That's right. Fuzzy slippers! Only the raw, uncontrollable fury of fuzzy slippers can bring my creation to life. Please, Crash, find me the slippers, and I will reward you greatly.
Oh, hey, Crash. Thanks for helping me with those other cars, but they weren't quite enough. Now this beautiful machine is what I'm talking about. It's 500 horsepower, a pure Nina beaten engine. I mean, we'll win for sure with it. Thing is, I need a mess of power crystals to get her going. Can you help me out? Woohoo! This is it! This is the car I've been waiting all my life for. Oh, Crash, am I ever gonna blow through those other racers with this machine? Thanks, brother.
Crash Bandicoot, it is fine to see you this lovely day, my friend. Are you well? Yahoo! That's good. I have a little proposition for you. I've learned that my co-commentator Stu has wagered heavily on Cortex to win the deed to the park. It would do me well if he lost that wager. Bring me a power crystal and you can use this fine vehicle I'm standing beside now. Excellent, my furry companion. Do your best, and embarrass that no-good playboy I am forced to call my coworker.
Alright, so we just got one more little left over before we finish up this video. We're gonna take this we're gonna take the drone guy with us. I probably should have took somebody with us that we can actually talk to, just so we could have some interesting conversations on the way there, but whatever, I'm talking over it anyway. But we gotta get those slippers for engine. The one thing that I don't like about the tier 3 cars is it feels like around this time they kinda just gave up on the missions, and I get they kinda all mostly just amounted to find this thing inside this level and stuff like that, but which is pretty much what this mission is. But I don't know, it just kind of always bothered me that it just all turned into like, give me this many power crystals or buy this car for me. But hey, I mean, at least Engine's giving us a reason to come back.
Oh, you did it! You actually found a pair of precious, fuzzy slippers! They're beautiful, aren't they? I can feel the raw power pulsing through them. Here, take your filthy coins as a reward! This vehicle will be your doom!
One of the best cars in the game even made a return in Crash Nitro Fueled. But that is going to be all for this week's episode, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Make sure to check out next week's episode as well, but above all else, please remember to have a nice day.